Sooner or later, every freshwater aquarist will have to face the protozoan problem known as white spot disease. Ichthyophthirius multifiliis, aka ich, is a cell-type organism which appears as white spots on the fish in one part of its life cycle. It can damage gills and skin and eventually lead to fish death, so this is a problem which needs to be crushed early. Symptoms include white spots or bumps on the fish's skin and flashing or rubbing on objects in the aquarium. Since ich infects an entire aquarium, if even just one fish is showing symptoms, all the inhabitants need to be treated. Ich's life cycle is temperature dependent. At low temps, say around 40 degrees Fahrenheit or 4 Celsius, ich will take weeks to complete the 3 stages of its life cycle. In comparison, it takes just a few days at temperatures in the low 80s or 27 degrees Celsius. Most strains of ich are unable to reproduce at temperatures above 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Most of the medicines to treat ich can have unwanted side effects, including being lethal to scaleless fish and invertebrates, staining the aquarium, and having unwanted chemical reactions. As an alternative to chemical medications, we can use this weakness of the disease to our advantage. Boost the temperature up to at least 86 degrees Fahrenheit at a rate no quicker than a degree per hour to allow for acclimation. Increase aeration by adding in some air stones or using the filter outlet or power heads to increase surface agitation. Warmer water can't hold onto as much dissolved oxygen as cooler water. To relieve this extra stress on the fish, we must increase the exchange of oxygen with the water. The temperature alone can be enough to beat the disease since most strains will be unable to reproduce. Many hobbyists suggest adding aquarium salt, sodium chloride, to the tank to help kill off the disease when it's in its free swimming stage. Start at 2 tablespoons per 5 gallons and increase from there if you see fit. Some people like to use up to 4 or even 5 tablespoons per gallon. The symptoms will likely appear to worsen before it gets better. Any protozoa that have attached but not yet formed cysts will have their life cycle accelerated by the increased temperatures. However, since the disease will be unable to reproduce and may be killed off by the salt, the disease should quickly diminish. Gravel vacuuming can help by removing ich that has fallen off the fish and is trying to reproduce. Additionally, a UV sterilizer can take out some of the free-swimming ich. After a few days, the fish should be symptom-free. Continue to treat the aquarium for at least 3 days after the last white spot to ensure the disease has been squashed. Survivability depends on the fish and how early treatment was started. In my treatment of 12 fish, I had only 1 casualty. It can be easily transferred from one tank to another through even just a single drop of water. Thoroughly wash any equipment that was used in an infected tank before using it on another. This includes everything from air stones and airline tubing to fish nets and even your hands. Thoroughly wash your paws and dry them before sticking them into another tank. This method is best applied to tropical fish which can tolerate higher temperatures. For cooler water fish, like goldfish, you will need to take a slower approach using lower temps and salt or medications. While effective, the heat and salt method should not be combined with medications or else you increase the chance of turning your tank into a swirling, soupy, fish-killing substance. It can be deterred by properly quarantining new fish and maintaining regular aquarium maintenance. If it does strike, with some quick action and proper treatment, you can give your fish a fighting chance. For more aquarium tips and tricks, hit that subscribe button. Follow me at facebook.com/aquastudent and pick up some merch at aquastudent.spreadshirt.com. Tank on, amigos.